So today we're going to open up the Prizm that just got released. And then we're going to go ahead and open another of this Phoenix Winter Holiday uh, booster pack. Now, in terms of what I liked, I did enjoy the winter booster pack. And I did not really enjoy Prizm. In terms of, if I have a choice, I usually like Mega Box over anything, and then the smaller boxes tend not to usually get them because I just don't get a very good value. Right? I would rather open up half a dozen Mega Boxes versus opening up a dozen of these booster boxes. But in terms of the two, I've really enjoyed Phoenix. I just like the inserts. I like getting good cards with Prizm. You throw in so much base cards. The fact that none of the lasers, you get draft picks and lasers, but out of the 100 draft picks, majority of them you don't want. Then you get a lot of laser cards, you don't want those. And then their inserts are not very valuable. And so by the time you factor it in, and you basically get no numbered cards in retail Prizm, it's just filler to me. I just get frustrated. Now you know that I've told you guys before many times that I collect or I buy a lot of hobby boxes, so I go to the card shops or the card shows and get the actually high-end cards. And although I'm able to afford that, I've always been a proponent where I just blast the industry. This industry should not be made of people who can afford to buy cards like this. It should not be made for adults like me who can afford it and drop thousands of dollars every year on cards. Yes, we're in a for-profit business, but I think everybody should get the same chance to get good cards. And so I prefer to have one style or one type of cards and make a person like me buy 3 times more packs of cards, but at least everybody's got the same percentage of odds when they open up their boxes to get that good card. So if I choose to buy 10 boxes versus a kid or a family that's buying only 3 boxes, I think that's a better route to go. But when you force people to choose between going into a hobby box and scooping up all the good stuff, it's like being able to go to the store first because you got a special card, so you get into the store an hour early and you get to scoop up all the good stuff. I think it's wrong. And in a thing that translated into that situation and caused even more problems is that whole when people online are basically, I forget what the term they use these days, but basically they're selling parts of a rip and doing that, and the word I was missing was breakers, right? So the whole breaking situation does nobody any good. And so I'm not one of those people that absolutely 100% is going to blast them. I don't think it's right, and everybody's entitled to it, but it really ruins the industry. And so when it comes to breaking, it's something I don't get involved in. Could I afford to do it? Yeah. Could I be a customer of that? Could I? Yeah. But I just don't participate in that. So enough ranting today about this. Let's open up another box of Prizm. I bought a bunch just to have on file because I got a really good price on them. But I'm just not really, my favorite cards for me are going to be, I really enjoy Donruss and Optics. Of the two, of course, Optics is a better card to buy. But it's always the latest product, right? So here we are, like the 5th of January of 26. We're waiting till the 16th or the 14th. Some people say the 16th, some say the 14th. So somewhere in that range, we're going to get the hobby boxes. So I'll pick up, half a dozen hobby boxes. and then when the retail side kind of comes out, I'll buy them, because yeah, you get better chances and better pulls from the hobby side of optics, but at least you can still get almost the same stuff, and a lot of times you can get the same stuff, just lower percentages in the retail side. Now, unfortunately, with some of these other cards, the hobby side is the only place where you're going to get them, and you're just so behind the 8 ball trying to get good cards from certain retail sides of things. So that's where I'm at with things. Let's open up some cards and stop BS in here for the rest of the day. So where's my trusty little knife here? Let's see what we can pick up. No offense, but I'm not disappointed that that I'm not going to be opening up any Prizms in the near future. Let's take a look at the cards. Ramon Stevenson, good looking card. Kenneth Grant, Mike Evans, Wes Welker. So, what do we get here? We got pretty much nothing. We got an offensive lineman. Yeah, whatever. Bottom line is we got 4 base cards of no value. So that's what I'm talking about. No value cards. And plus, on top of that, it's just no fun. Jalen Johnson. Dan Fouts, the old guy. Now this is a laser, but it's worth nothing. See, it's a laser card, but it has no value. Malachi Starks, rookie card. At least it's a rookie card that's a laser, but unfortunately it's a high pick. It's not worth anything. Then they gave me an Archie Manning. So out of these 4 cards, you gave me 2 guys who are old school guys who have absolutely no value. And then you gave me 1 rookie who's a high pick. And so these 4 cards are worth nothing. I mean, I don't want to complain, but basically, they're fillers, right? So you only get 4 cards and they end up being fillers. It's very, very hard on the retail side to get anything decent in Prizm. Anthony Richardson, at least that's in a laser, so if he decides to become a good quarterback, second-year card, it's all right. See, another 2 rookie cards on the laser, worth nothing. No inserts, no nothing. Nothing to make it exciting, no number cards. Thomas Jr., Jalen Milrose. Okay, so here's a base rookie. Unfortunately, it's not a laser. The one time I needed to be a laser, it's not a laser. So here we are with Jalen Milroe. It's the only rookie we got. So bag this sucker up. So we'll go ahead and put this out here. So, oops. I gotta buy better stands. I'm not a big fan of that stand. They just tip over so easily. But anyways, there's Jalen Milroe. Milroe. He is at least a rookie that we want. He's going to have a hard time getting on the field because Darnold's been doing so well, right? Which is good, but he's not going to get any time on the field. Ozzie Newsome, another old school player. Tootin, rookie card, non-laser. Kyle Pitts, a laser. And Jeff Garcia, old school guy. See, this is what I'm talking about. You give me 2 players that I don't want on a base level, old school guy. These are fillers. So now you gave me 2 cards possibly with 1 rookie. And you gave me 2 old school guys who I don't want. It's like the only thing worse is getting coaches. If you're going to give somebody an old school guy, give them a number card. Because these are just fillers, man. Okay, Prismatic, Travis Hunter, I do like that card. Ernest Jones, and Max Crosby. I just heard this morning that they might, when they do a full rebuild instead of trying to do a reset for the Raiders, which they really do need to do a full rebuild, they may trade Max Crosby, get draft picks, and they gotta fix their O-line and get some pass rush too, D-line too. So Prismatic on the Hunter, I'm happy with that. Anything Hunter-wise, I'm happy with, because as a rookie, that does benefit us. So I'm okay with that. So those are the cards I got for being a booster box, blaster box. 2 cards. It's all right. There's just not a lot of options available in that. Sorry guys. In that situation. So let's open up the winter holiday, see if we get lucky again. We had 3 boxes that were good before, and we got 1 box that was terrible, but that's just the way it is, right? So let's read what we got here. Also, for looking for the random cards: winter pink, purple, blue, green, orange, bronze, gold, black, numbered cards. Rookie, silver, winter, rookie, red, winter, rookies, winter autograph, Phoenicians, of course, we want. We want contours. Yeah, contours are all right. Thunderbirds, Paragon, of course, is good. Color Blast, Color Blast, of course. On average, non-base cards included approximately 1 in every other pack. Well, unlike Prizm, where you're just opening up base card one after another, and then you throw in the fact that they're giving you old school guys, they're just fillers. Okay. See if we can get lucky. This one's upside down. We'll open that one first, see what happens. Tell you, this NFL playoff seems wide open. For the first time, every year, most years, you get like 2 teams. You'll get 2 teams in one division where you think, wow, this team's, everything's pretty equal. But it just does not feel equal these days. It feels like it's really wide open. A lot of teams, if they can get hot or get back to where they were. See, I like this card, Nick Imamori. The only problem is it's not autographed and it's not laser, so it's just a base rookie card. Although it's a good base rookie card, I like him. Now, I do like the contours, so if I choose between the 2, I'm going to choose the contour. But I'm happy to have both. Let's get these actually back up. I like both cards. Earlier I opened up packs of, what was it? Was it Absolute? Yeah, I picked up packs of Absolute and all the corners were bent. It was just so ridiculous. The Tyler Loop, did he just miss the field goal that would have won his team the game? So we don't have any answers here. 8. See all base cards on that one. See here. Oh, Jackson Smith Jigba red. Nice. Yeah, and it's numbered too. Look at that. Number 76 of 399. Yeah, it's a high number, but at least that. So when you end up giving me a coach, but then you give me a number Jackson Smith red blaster, I can live with that. The fact that I have a numbered red. You give me the rest of the cards inside of that pack and I get duds, including coaches. I'm not going to really care too much. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go buy some plastic stands that are a little bit better than these ones. These ones kind of stink. Sorry, guys. I think Jackson Smith and Jigba just beat the, I think he got the record for having the most yards in the 26-25 NFL season. So congrats to him. Had, 80-something yards in his last game, which held off Puka Nacua, because Puka was only about, 40 yards behind him. I'll tell you, Puka has really gotten in the news this year on his, it's his extension year, and he's made a lot of waves in the news outside of football. Winter Nolan. Oh, I got something. Nope. Yeah, I got a winter holiday. I got a flare here. See, it's not bad. So put that off on the side. Drake May. Second year. Nice looking card though. Derek Alexander rookie. Ooh, you see, DK Metcalf, Thunderbirds, like that. Okay, we'll back that up in a second. Will Disley. Okay. Oh, well, DK got really lucky. If it wasn't for that Loop missing that field goal, they would have been out of the playoffs. He would have missed his last 2 games of the regular season. Having no vertical threat or number 1 receiver on the field really hampered them the last 2 games. You can tell if you watch the game. So now he gets to go into the playoffs. Excuse me, guys. Thornton. Okay, here's another hollow. Derwin James. Nice looking card. Ooh, smashed my other card here. Let's get that under there. Ricky Pearsall again. Amika. Okay. Down to the last 2 packs. Mason Graham, Jalen Hurts contour, CJ Stroud, Alvin Kamara. Alright, another insert here. Oh, is that a cornerback? Nope, just my imagination. Double contours. Jalen Hurts and Trayvon Henderson. Couple winter cards. Hologram, I mean. Winter hologram. See a J.J. McCarthy. Okay, Jordan James. Oh, I got a purple. Rashard Smith. And it's numbered. What is that? Number 91 of 249. See? Got another rookie card. He went from receiver to running back. That is interesting. Normally, they don't go from receiver to running back. They usually go from running back to receiver, but amazing. And it's a number card. Not only is that purple parallel, but it's a numbered. So I'm happy with that. So there you have it. I do like the look of Prizm, but no matter how much they look great, if you're not pulling any good cards, I'm not gonna buy them. So I'll probably go out and buy singles if I see a single and it's a good value for me and it's Prizm. No problem buying them. I'm just not gonna go out and buy any more blaster boxes or mega boxes or even retail boxes of Prizm. Just because the pulls are so hard, there's just not a lot of inserts you can get. There's not a lot. You can't get any number cards on the retail side, and so I think I'll just stick to the Phoenix. And then I'm opening some Donruss still, and then in about a week or so we're gonna get the optics. And so I love the inserts and optics because yeah, you get a bunch of half, 3/4 of the stuff is base cards, but then they always make sure to give you some fun cards to pull and cards that you can collect, and you get some value in it. So not only do you get some value, but you get some fun cards, and that's part of the hobby itself too, right? So